Good morning, everyone. How are you guys doing today? I know I am coming at you with this topic just out of the blue. Well, it'll seem like out of the blue, but I've actually had this on my mind for several days. Hey, LaKenya. Guys, you definitely want to tell me where you're tuning in from. What city and state are you tuning in from? Some of you will catch the replay. Just hashtag replay. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Renita. Y'all, I have to do this topic because there's a lot of things going on. And some of you guys think you have some friends, and they're really your haters, posing as friends. They're the fake friends, right? So this topic, I'm telling you, is going to be hot and heavy, but it's the business edition. You know, I want to help my my business counterparts, anyone that owns their own business, that's thinking about owning their own business, that have already thought that they could rely on their friends, or have figured out that they can't rely on certain people, but you're still calling them your friends. Guys, we're going to help you identify your haters that are posing as your friends. So right now, tell me where you're tuning in from. If you catch the replay, hashtag replay. But y'all, I got a list, okay? Because I want to make sure that I help some people today. I don't want to have you guys out here, you know, just tripping, right? Just tripping because you are just distraught. Some of you are good friends. If you're a good friend, like you're one of those friends that it doesn't matter what time of day, what time of night, it doesn't matter what you're doing. If you're a good friend and you get that phone call that you have to drop everything that you're doing, that you are that friend that will be there. Say, yes, I'm that friend. I want y'all to comment right now. Yes, I'm that friend. Because normally the people who are the good friends are in denial when they find out that their friends are really their haters, right? Those of us who, you know, and again, this is business edition. Some of you may be like me. I was one of those friends that I didn't want the coffee. I didn't drink the coffee, but just because my friend sold the coffee and I wanted to be that one to support that friend, I bought it anyway. Any of you like that? Say, yes, I'm that friend. Any of y'all ever attended something you really had zero interest in just to be that support for your friend? Y'all say, yes, I'm that friend. Again, many of you who are that type of friend who would go into your bank account with your hard-earned money because you got that tearful phone call, you know, from a friend that was in a hard place or, you know, a dark place or going through some things at that time. And you say, you know what, I'm going to put aside what I wanted to do and be there for you because you need it more than I do. You're that friend. Say, yes, I'm that friend. Guys, many of you have friends that you are doing a whole lot for that wouldn't do any of those things. And unfortunately for me, it took me several years to start identifying that I had a whole bunch of one-way friendships, you know? And it started, I would say, about 8 years ago. My oldest son's birthday is December 31st, y'all, after Christmas, okay? He is a New Year's Eve baby. And when I tell you he's born on the last day of the year, but throughout the whole year, we're going to birthday parties. We're giving birthday presents. You know, I'm canceling my plans to make sure that my child is there for a friend of mine, kid, that he's not even really friends with, right? But I'm the mom. I'm going to bring my kids to be there for your kid's birthday. And can you believe that it would be crickets for my son's birthday from these same people that we're altering our plans for, bringing gifts? And what they would tell me is things like, girl, you know, it's right after Christmas. We would get him something, but it's right after Christmas. I'm like, girl, my son's birthday been New Year's Eve since you've known him right after Christmas, right? And so it took me some time, and it was one particular year when my son cried because the kids were coming to his birthday party. It was New Year's Eve, and we would have a sleepover. So it was turning into a babysitting situation where y'all gonna go to Ty's birthday because he having a sleepover. Mama and daddy all dressed up. They go out to turn up, but they come empty-handed to my son's birthday party. So when he cried about it, I already start seeing it, but I'm like, okay, well, he's fine. Kids are here playing. I would buy 10 or 15 gifts anyway to make up for it, but it's something about getting a gift from a friend that he was missing. So as soon as he started having an issue with it, guess who shut down the New Year's Eve sleepovers? I did. He started having a handful of friends he would spend time with. They would do whatever they want. But then I start really paying attention when I started my business, right? And for me, your support means more than money. Any of y'all feel like that? Like sometimes you don't want your friends' money. You just want their time. You just want their positive encouragement, right? And so this list is going to help you guys identify your haters. I know, get your tissue ready. You're going to be devastated. I lost a best friend behind this because I start realizing that she was not really my friend. She was my hater. And she was sending messages through my mom. And I was like, Mama, that's not something a friend would say. You know what I'm saying, y'all? But listen, if you have a hater posing as a friend, they're always more interested in hearing about your problems than, you know, when things are going good in your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys can be on the phone for hours talking about your bad relationship, the drama you have going on your job, how bad things are looking with your bills, or, you know, just any kind of stressful situation, y'all can talk about it. But the moment you start talking about when things are going good for you, when you are in that great relationship, when business is looking up, when you are excited about your promotions, then all of a sudden, girl, I'll call you back. Oh, I got something. I'm going to have to call you right back. Like, then you realize the conversations are a little bit shorter. I'll say a lot shorter. It's just about a 10-minute conversation. A real friend, even if they're not in their happy place, they should want to hear about what's going good in your life. Because a good friend, and you guys can say, I'm that friend, it doesn't matter if what I'm going through is good or bad. I love hearing when other people around me are doing well. Why? Because it lets me know that my time is coming. But your haters are hating because it's you and not them. That is not your friend, guys. And then here is something else. They can't never make it to your events, right? They have birthday parties all the time. And that was me. I never was the type of person like throwing get-togethers and things like that for myself, but I didn't mind going to other people's events, barbecue, cookouts, birthday parties. I mean, some people, y'all know them, they have something for everything. They even celebrating St. Patrick's Day and don't even know what that means, right? So, you know, you got all these people celebrating, and then finally, you have an event that they can attend. Finally, they can show their appreciation. They can return the favor, and they can never make it, okay? Now, granted, if you're brand new in your business, you know, people are busy. They have things to do. But if you've been in your business for years and they have never been able to make it, trust me, that is one of your haters and not one of your friends. I have a very few bona fide friends that have not booked travel with me, that have not joined my business, but have attended so many events. If I can pick up the phone and say, I just need you there, I just need your support, and they show up, don't y'all know that that means more to me than booking travel with me or then joining my business? That because I'm that friend, right? If I'm not interested, I'm not going to force myself to be, but because you told me that you need my support, you show up, you're that friend, right? But see, some of you haters, they're not showing up because they think them not showing up is going to hurt you. They think that you need them to be successful. Y'all, you don't need any of them. In fact, the more you realize that those haters posing as friends are really bringing you down, and you start to separate yourself. You start to identify other people, complete strangers around you that's going to celebrate you, that's going to be there, that's willing to put more on the line than those people that you grew up with. Those people that you have shared baths with. You know, I'm from, I have some country people. They used to make us bathe together. You know what I'm saying? But then you like, wow. And then here's something else too. They always support other people because they keep forgetting that's what you do. This is what I mean. If you are a tax professional and you promote that you're a tax professional, you telling all your friends and family, hey, I do taxes. When tax season come up, bring me your business. And every tax season, those same friends forget that you do taxes. Oh, girl, I went to H&R Block. I forgot you did taxes. And you, in your right mind, know. I know they can't forget because now this is my 4th year doing taxes, right? Or if you are a hairstylist and you've been telling your friends, hey, come to my shop. I do braids. I send you pictures. I even give you a great rate, and they don't show up. And you see them, styling and profiling. Girl, I forgot you did hair. Y'all know what I'm talking about too, right? Forgetting. And you know that they haven't forgotten. That's your hater posing as your friend. I know I have people, because I'm in the travel industry. They're like, oh my goodness, I just got back from that trip. I forgot you in the travel business. Girl, I forgot to ask you to quote our trip. I forgot. Now, if y'all on my page, most of you know me. Some of you may be seeing this because someone shared it and you have no idea who I am. But guys, I've been in the travel industry for almost 4 years. I talked to my friends and family first. Y'all, I post so much about my business that Ray Charles, who is not just blind, but is no longer here, could see getting. Like, for me, I'd rather you just not say anything at all, right? Just don't. But you know what happens, y'all? Your haters start feeling guilty. They start feeling like, dang, I remember that time when she was there when no one else was there for me. Man, I remember I had no idea where that $200 would come from, and she came through for me. They start feeling guilty, and then they start reaching out to you. I remember one of my haters who was posing as a friend inboxed me, girl, I just got back from Miami. I totally forgot to book my trip through you. Now, granted, she probably thought I saw that she was in Miami, but I didn't. And I was like, oh, girl, don't worry about it. I had 10 people book travel with me this week. Okay? So you got to give it back the way they give it to you, too. And here is something else, guys. They're always mad at you because you're doing something for your business and you can't make it to their non-income producing event. Meaning you may have a business conference. You may have a meeting. You may have a meetup. You may be doing something that's going to help you bring more money into your household. And they're mad at you because you won't go to their event where you have to spend money to attend, right? So they're mad at you because you're not losing money and you're going to something that will make you money. Y'all, a real friend would not interfere with your money. They will not interfere with your time that is going to create income that will set you free, your family free, and maybe even them if they were real friends, right? So your haters will be mad if you miss a happy hour. They'll be mad if you miss their birthday turn up. And I'm like, girl, you have a birthday party every year, right? So you have a birthday party every year. I know that once I hit this $1 million mark, I might show up to one of those birthdays in the future, right? So a real friend, guys, won't do that. But your haters, they like, girl, why you going to these events all the time? Why you always posting this stuff on your Facebook? Why you always this and why you always that? Never asking you why or how can I support you? Right? Never sharing your posts. Now, you know they understand the share button because they're sharing memes. They're sharing, stuff that don't make any sense. They're sharing things that celebrities are saying on their page, but they forget how to click that share button when it comes to your business. Y'all, those are your haters posing as friends. And then here's the other thing. You know they get in their feelings when they stop calling and you did absolutely nothing to them. They just stop calling. They stop checking on you. And when you see them, they're like, oh, girl, I know you're doing good. How you know? Because we haven't talked. And I'm not going to post my bad stuff on Facebook. And if we were true friends and I haven't heard from you, I'm going to call you. And here's the other thing. When you're calling and you're getting a voicemail, guys, that's on purpose. Because if they see that missed call and they don't call you back, that's the first time that you just had a friend turned into a hater, because they see things that are happening on your Facebook. Now, here's the other thing, guys. On my page, I post a lot of different things. I'm a full-time mom, right? I'm a full-time business owner. And so my page consists of things about my family, things about my business, right? And so here's the funny thing, is that I have some of my friends who never like any of my positive posts. They never like or comment congratulations. They never show up to anything. But let it be one of those kind of posts that, I don't know, sometimes I stir the pot, right? And I'll post something. Oh, they comment now. Like, girl, get off my page, right? Like, get lost. Whatever rock you've been hiding under, go back under that rock, right? And then sometimes you have to put those people in your place. Let them know, I know where we stand. I have been in business for 2 years and you haven't given me 30 minutes of your time. We have been friends for 20 years and you haven't given me an hour of your time. You don't even know what it is that I'm doing because you're totally not interested. You're not even interested in learning how you can connect me with other people that you know that may be interested in my business, right? That is a hater posing as a friend, guys. Identify them. Put them on your do not call list. Some of them you may have to block. I blocked a few of mine. And I remember my mom telling me, she was like, Lavonda, it's not that serious. Yes, Mom, it is that serious. Because I remember things that I did that I didn't want to do. But because this was a person that I saw as my friend, I did it. Guys, this is what you have to understand. It's your life, your responsibility to identify it. And you know, all relationships that are abusive don't mean physical abuse. That is an abusive relationship if you're always the one contributing and never can get anything in return. If you don't feel good in that relationship, in that friendship, it's abusive. And no one can tell you otherwise. No one can convince you that that is not an abusive relationship. So thank y'all for tuning in. I'm glad, Miss Sherlina, you said you needed to hear this. Yes, identify those haters posing as friends. And guys, don't feel bad cutting them off, because they definitely don't feel bad throwing shade. Latasha, am I saying that right? they don't feel bad throwing shade on your success or your business. You know what I mean? They don't feel bad slating you. I even saw where I've been unfriended by friends posing as haters. Still smiling, high-fiving, and I don't go and look to see who's my friend or not. Just the other day, I went to go send one of my haters that was posing as my friend a message and saw that we were no longer friends on Facebook. And I was like, thank you, because I really do need some more space, y'all, on Facebook. At 5,000 friends, you know, Facebook shuts you down. You can't accept any more friends. So I was like, well, thank you for that space, and thank you for showing me that you weren't even woman enough to tell me if I offended you when this friendship ended. Now, some people are saying things like Facebook don't justify if you're friends or not. Some of us do have friendships based on Facebook, or that's an extension of your friendship, right? You post things, you tag, you know, it does. Nowadays, Facebook connections does have a lot to do with that. But I'm so grateful that I was able to use Facebook to build my business. Because if I was waiting on all of those who I thought were friends, who I've identified as haters, and I have a list of them, okay? Y'all, I would be broke down, probably living in a shelter on welfare somewhere, waiting on my haters posing as friends. Because believe it or not, some of your haters posing as friends are waiting for you to break down. They're waiting for your failure. They're waiting for your demise. And you will know that too, because the minute you show something's not going right, you know, like for me, I was in my business before I lost my job. Those friends were not supporting me. But when I lost my job, they start reaching out, girl, what you gonna do now? Work my business, right? So you will know because they're waiting for something. Oh, you still working at business? Anybody asking you that question, that's a hater posed as a friend. Because it's not, are you still working at business so I can support you? It's, are you still working at business so I can say, I told you that wasn't going to work, right? Because a real friend would say, hey, I need to send you some business. I need to support you. You're still working your business, right? You know, something like that. Like you can tell the tone of your haters versus your real friends, guys. And those real friends value those relationships, protect those relationships, and don't believe that a person is only your friend if they're spending money with you. Because I promise you, I have grown my business from referrals from people that have not done business with me, but they support me so much that they have put me in front of people that would support my business. That's a real friend. And some of you are going to find that there are some strangers out there willing to be your friend more than anything. But guys, I got to go. I have an amazing phone call that I need to listen into. I love y'all. There's nothing you can do about it. Go identify those haters posing as friends and give them the boot, the deuces, whatever, however you choose to do it. Block and delete them on Facebook, whatever. Just get them out of your life. That's that poison and cancer that you guys need to get rid of. Have a great day, everyone.